up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Just 72% from the line last year. Not great numbers, but of course there are worse out there, that's for sure.
He's perfect from the line this time. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, Stephen Clark, what are your thoughts?
Solid first quarter for this club. They came out strong and they put together some nice momentum here.
Steve, I like the looks they've gotten on offense. A lot of good ones.
We've got Thompson. Thompson is out there with Isaiah Cannon. Then there's Embiid, and it's Sampson in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Shot clock at 6. It's Thompson off the drive. It's blocked, but he recovers it. 76ers moving the ball around. Pass to Embiid. Hands the 12-footer. Embiid's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, there's no doubt in Charlotte a much improved defense last season. Coach Steve Clifford said to take the next step, we're going to have to become more balanced, play the same level of defense, and do a better job offensively. We need more aspects to our offense. For one, consistency getting up the floor and attacking before the defense is set. Can they do it? We'll see, guys.
They've added some pieces, Doris. We'll see how they do. Thanks. Thompson misses.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Well, the playoffs weren't really a goal for the 76ers last year, Steve. They just wanted to get their young players some experience and build a foundation for their future.
And in that respect, they accomplished it. And you have to be careful when rebuilding, however, that losing culture doesn't start to take over. So that's the challenge here the next couple of years.
Here's Thompson after Jeremy Lin's bucket. And Thompson kicks to Canaan. The dish to Thompson. And here we go. Fast break. Lin's got it. And Batum gets it to go on the assist by Lin. Lin's got 3 assists tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers, turning them over.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break. And, to add to what you said with the 76ers and losing, not a real danger just yet, but a few more years like last year, and it can become a problem, and you tend to have guys start accepting it, and you don't want to go down that road.
And the 76ers making a change here. Roten's checked in. Then the pass to Batum. Yes! And a nice assist from Lin. Lin's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, what a tough season it was for the Sixers. Obviously rebuilding and got out to a pretty good start early with some nice wins, but ultimately their lack of talent showed. They were getting blown out there most of the second half of the season.
That is good. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside, Lin. Here's the screen to the wing right side. Lamb. There's 3-pointers off the mark. 76ers trailing. Cannon dishes to Roten. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hawes got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Lamb kicks to Batum. The feed to Lamb. Back to Batum. Then the pass to Hawes. Bank shot. No good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the officials call the foul, reaching out and committing the intentional foul here, and his teammates are baffled.
Yeah, everybody's kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? I mean, I think he just lost track of the situation.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Dubs checked in for Embiid. Landry comes in for Jason Thompson. Robert Covington's checked in for Thompson. And Stauskas subbed in for Isaiah Cannon. Jefferson's checked in for Spencer Hawes. Roten dishes to Okafor, and he hits it to tie the game up. Okafor's got 11 points.
The pick wasn't ultra effective, but it got him just enough room for the score.
Jefferson setting the pick for Lynn. Charity stripe shot. It's stolen by Stauskas. And now Philadelphia on the break. Ball going up court. And it's Okafor missing. Second shot opportunity. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
Nick Stauskas was born in Ontario, Canada, 7 days after the NBA awarded Toronto an expansion franchise. Nice little factoid there. When he was 10 at a Raptors open practice, he got called down to play some 2-on-2 against Vince Carter, and Stauskas buried a 3 on him. Now he's an NBA player himself. Man, that's a heck of a turnaround in about 10 years.
Walker's shot is off. And for the 76ers, they're shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. There's the block. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Roten. Pass to Covington, stolen by Walker. Shot to stop the drought. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
A look here at last year in the NBA where the Hornets ranked. First in lowest turnovers a game, 4th in opponent points per game, and they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. That's a good indicator of a team getting it done defensively.
And this is a smart team, Clark, because you talked about the turnovers, #1 in the league in terms of fewest mistakes. And that's when they were at their best. When they controlled the action offensively, they were able to execute without making mistakes, and that allowed them to set up their defense at the other end. And this was a really well-disciplined club.
Here's Okafor, and that's off the glass and in. Okafor's got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers. And Stauskas, Clark, part of this vanguard of Canadian talent, never played hockey. Basketball has always been his game.
You know, but he grew up at a time when Canadian hoop culture wasn't exactly thriving. I mean, during the 7th and 8th grade years, his team had no coach, so he coached the team, calling plays and making substitutions. You can see evidence of that in how he plays. Pretty cerebral, in addition to being highly skilled.
Timeout called the 76ers.
Jeremy Lin really an attack guard, quick and aggressive, always looking to penetrate and get into the paint.
Here's Roten, and he gets it to go. Roten's got 6 points. Charlotte has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
And Lin has really become an explosive athlete. He's put in a lot of work during the offseason to develop his strength and acceleration. On a different level now than when he entered the league out of Harvard, for sure.
Now, here's Roten after Jeremy Lin's miss. Roten with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Outside Landry. He feeds it to Okafor. Clock is at 3.
Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
Here's Lin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Lin's got the game tied up here for the Hornets. And for Lin, like a lot of slashers, Steve, turnovers have been an issue.
Yeah, that aggressiveness can work against him where sometimes he over-penetrates. He's watching a lot of film, trying to learn that balance of when to pass and when to take it all the way to the rim.
Now, here's Roten. He has 6. Covington's shot is off.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Shot's good by Walker.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Okafor against Jefferson. And it's Okafor missing.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
Lin's shot is off.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Roten kicks to Stauskas. To the left wing. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Tony Roten. How his season went last year. He averaged 13 a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's the leader of that second unit. Great guy to have coming off that bench.
You know, I think it's pretty clear. He might not start, but it's obvious when he's on the floor, the other players are looking to him for leadership.
Now, here's Batum. He's got 9. Jefferson setting the pick for Lynn. Over in the corner, Batum for 3. Okafor grabs the miss. Okafor's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Sixers coach Brett Brown for 12 years and assisted with the Spurs. Coach Popovich said he, quote, lives and breathes the game. Fellow Spurs alum, Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer said he fits Philly because he's blue-collar and he's a tough dude. He's demanding, but players love and respect him. Kevin?
The perfect guy to rebuild their foundation indeed. Doris, thank you. Here's Okafor after the basket by Charlotte. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Okafor's got 15.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games.
I think looking at the Sixers, anytime that you go through a 21-game losing streak during any point of the season, you know you're going to be near the bottom of the conference standing.
Now here's Jefferson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Orlando.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped him, too.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. There's the double team with Walker. Okafor inside, working on Walker, and that one's good. And that's now 17 points for Tom.
What is surprising about the 76ers last year, they had a long losing streak, but somehow managed not to finish at the bottom of the East.
And the Hornets call time here. Well, thinking of Philly in the East again, Clark, the fact that they didn't finish dead last after that losing streak says more about the conference than the 76ers.
Well, I guess I could agree with that. I mean, if you go 14 and 38 against the rest of the East like the 76ers did, you expect to be at the bottom, but amazingly they avoided that last year. Actually, I will agree. It was more of a testament to the East and its lack of quality play.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Sampson, trying his luck deep. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Lynn. And yes, sir, that one drops. Lynn's got 12 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
And the pass to Sampson. He kicks to Embiid. The Hornets pull it in. Batum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Hornets ahead.